Hey comic fam, it's Shelby's Comics. So here's a brand new series we're going to do. If you didn't know, I've been doing cleaning and pressing for probably about 3 years now. And I've recently gotten into what's called comic book conservation. It's a whole process by which the comic is taken apart, cleaned, washed, tear seals, reinforcements done, put back together, and will last many more years. I'm going to be conserving this Marvel Family number 53. It's in rough shape, but that's why I purchased it. As you can see, I got it for only $20, which is a great deal because it was in such bad shape. We're going to see what we can do. So I hope you enjoy the series and the education. I hope it's going to be a lot of fun. Alright, here is the book we're going to work on. It is the Marvel Family, number 53, 10 cents. I believe I bought this book as a fair to a poor copy. Probably wouldn't disagree. It's got a pretty big spine roll. It's got some corner creases, some nicks taken out. Very dirty overall. Let's take it out of the bag. You can see how dirty the back is. A lot of creasing. Looks like someone's folded it at one time. You can see that corner, the spine crease, how bad it is. Folds and stuff. Looks like the staples may be rusted, but I don't see a lot of rust migration. Looks like maybe a little bit around that staple. A lot of dents in the cover. A couple of tears here on the spine. Let's take a look at the inside. So the staples are holding, so that's good. And again, don't really see any rust migration. No tape, no glue, that's always good. This is from 1950. Pages feel really good, a bit soft. A few dog ears here and there. Looks like we got some ripping coming through, so we'll have to fix that. Yeah, this one's ripped also. Oh, love these Shazams. Alright, so no more ripping. You can still see how bad that spine roll is. The pages are pretty good color. A little bit of discoloration along the edge, which is pretty normal. I don't know what that is. Love to have a zombie mask. Now these early books always had this 2-page story about all the books did, not just Captain Marvel, and that's because if you included a 2-page narrative story, at least a 2-page narrative story, then the comics would fall into another bracket, which made shipping cheaper. So if you've ever wondered why you had these narrative stories in these older books, that's why, because it's cheaper to ship them. It's great, Mary Marvel. I bet it doesn't show who the artist was. May have been Mark Swayze this late. He did a lot of the Mary Marvels. Alright, we should be getting to the centerfold. Alright, there we go. There's our centerfold. And so the okay, so it is popped. Alright, so we're going to have to repair that. A little bit of dirt. So, but oddly enough, it does not look like the staples are rusted on the inside. That's maybe why we don't see much rust migration from that rust on the top of the staple. So it's really interesting. I've never seen staples just rust on one side like that and not rust on the inside. All right, finish going through. Don't expect any more surprises. You get so much story in these older Golden Age books. So great. Alright, so we can see the continuation of those rips we talked about in the front, because these last wraps are of course the beginning wraps of the front. But we can fix all that. You can see it's a little bit darker. But overall, not a lot of tanning to the cover. Kind of odd, probably just the way this book had been laying for many years. Some kind of dirt there. We'll see what we can do about that. But maybe just the way it was laying. Maybe, you know, this little bit was in between some books. You can see a lot of the wrinkles. But overall, not very tan. I think we will still do a wash of the cover. Maybe a wash of those first couple of wraps that we're going to need to do some tear seals on. I definitely don't want to wash all the wraps because this is a lot of pages to go through. I think these are 53 pages, if I'm not mistaken. Through the process, we'll of course fix this spine roll. But yeah, so that is our book. It's not going to be a major repair. I mean, we're going to do more than just fix the spine roll. Pressing will fix a lot of these creases. Of course, it won't fix if it's color breaking. Hopefully try to clean up this back some. So I might try to dry clean this first. Looks like maybe some moisture's gotten here and caused this to crease. We may be able to smooth that out. I can't tell if it's a bindery crease or not. I don't think it is. I think it's just, it got kind of crunched in a weird way. Yeah, we may go ahead and try to dry clean this a little bit. I mean, the paper's not bad. So with the book together, we will dry clean it. Then we'll take the staples out. I've got some rust remover we'll use. We will do a aqueous bath of our calcium hydroxide solution. Give it a good clean and help reinforce that paper. Yeah, just me handling it. You can see that now the cover is, it's still attached, but part of it is ripped away from that staple just by me handling it. And that's one of the reasons why we do this conservation, is we want the book to be able to be handled again. If someone wanted to pick this up, thumb through it, read it, enjoy it for another 50 years, then the methods that we use in conservation will allow that. This isn't an overly expensive book, so I'm not doing it for monetary reasons. In fact, I collect a lot of Captain Marvel, so I'm probably just going to add this to the PC. But the point in conservation is where future generations can enjoy this book, and that's what we're after. This is not, we're not after equity or higher grade slab sale type of situation. So, all right, So next video, we will start some of the cleaning process. I'll show you how we do that.